Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support as always. Right, so carers allowance. Now we know I've done a video on this before. Carers allowance is one of those things where you can get carers allowance and still work to a certain amount. It's quite a small amount that you can earn each month if you're on carers allowance, but you can do it if you need to. Now a lot of carers, full-time carers, don't because they can't, but some carers can and do. And there's been this long-standing issue whereby if you go over your monthly allowance by even as much as a penny, then you get a fine. You have to pay back a lot more than what you actually overspent or over earned in the previous month. It's quite disproportionate, and so a lot of people have been falling into quite severe debt because of it as well, because either they've not known about it or they've not understood the process properly, and they've been racking up huge debts because the DWP hasn't been picking up on it. Now one of the reasons for that is because the DWP have only been checking about 50% of alerts that they get. They get an alert if someone goes over their monthly allowance, and they've only been checking about 50% of those because of the cost issues. So the government has now made the DWP employ more people so that they can check all of the alerts that come through to them, and hopefully what that will do is it will mean that people won't be racking up so much debt on with the carers allowance before they actually get told. Hopefully they'll get told straight away what's going on and what they need to do. Now I do think that the actual system itself is a little bit flawed, with how much you earn compared to how much you have to pay back. That at times has been very flawed and very unequal, and puts a lot of pressure on people, a lot of strain on people. So I'm hoping that the part of this overhaul is also going to be looking at that. They haven't mentioned they're going to be looking at that part of it, but I hope that the overhaul does look at that, because I know there are some people who have gone over by a little tiny bit and they've had to pay back hundreds if not thousands of pounds in return. So I'm hoping that gets addressed as well. But it's going to be interesting to see if this does work, if they do start picking up on these things quicker, so that people are aware sooner that these things are happening. But I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section. If you are a carer and you've been in this situation, have you found that they've not told you quick enough? Have you, are you happy as a carer, should we say, on carers allowance? Are you happy that they're going to be able to spot these things a lot sooner? Or do you think that actually this isn't actually going to make any difference, and it's still going to be a bit of a crapshoot, should we say? Anyway, let me know down in the comment section what you think about that. I would love to hear your thoughts as always. And as always, if you've got this far, please don't forget to subscribe for lots more things about the DWP and the government in general. And I will see you next time.